Hi Gophers, I'm Emily. Welcome to Gopher Nation News. This is our first video of 2020 and we are excited to share what we've been working on. So go get a snack, turn up the volume, and let's get started. First up, we have a tour of Phase 2 of the GHS building. When we get back into the building, you will be able to see all the amazing spaces, but for now, you can join us on a virtual tour of the building. Looks amazing. I can't wait to see it in person. I know I'll miss the assemblies. Next up, we have a message from ASB President Eli Lofgren.
Hey guys, my name's Eli Lofgren and I'm this year's ASB President at Gresham High School. I'm super excited to be able to work alongside with Student Council in order to bring you all a more memorable school year. Please be looking in your advisory and in your school inboxes for more things coming from Student Council. We're working really hard to put together some really fun things for you guys. Please know that my inbox is always open to suggestions and ideas, so feel free to reach out and I'm more than happy to have a conversation with you. Please remember to wear your mask and stay safe so that one day we can all be together again. Have a great year, everyone.
Thanks, Eli. I can't wait to see what fun virtual plans you and Student Council have this year. Next up, we have an interview from our principal, Mr. Shelton.
Do you have any concerns for students learning for this year now knowing that we have to do almost everything virtually now?
I'll start off by saying a big shout out to our teachers and our community for the heavy lift that they've had to endure since March 13th. I'll never forget it. When we were told that, hey, we might have an extended spring break, and we have watched in real time teachers building lessons, building curriculum, building school just right in front of us. There will be gaps in learning because of us just trying to figure it out. No fault of any educator. We're just trying to figure things out on the fly sometimes. How things work is that, the Oregon Department of Education, they make recommendations and guidelines and protocols for the district. District then rolls them out to schools, and then we're supposed to implement it. And, if I had a penny for every time I've had to tell our teachers, hey, stop, start over, hey, stop, start over, I'd be a rich man right now, because they've had to do that since March 13th, and they've done a great job and heavy lift. But there will be gaps just because we were trying to build things, and standards were, I don't know if you guys know about like the standards and how they've been cut down a little bit to prioritize what students need to know and have to know. Usually we have like an 18-week semester. Now we're down to 8-week quads, and we even missed the first week of quads due to wildfire. So teachers have had to really just try to figure it out and scramble and prioritize and organize, and they've been great at doing it. And so my worry is that there will be some some gaps in education. I mean, even you just think about our quad system, how we have, math in quad 1, but they don't get it again until quad 3. And so quad 2, our math skills or our English skills or whatever that is, we're just going to have gaps. So that's my true fear right now.
Quick reminder that we are in quads now and are halfway through the semester. Be sure to check your student view. If you need to contact your counselor, please remember you are assigned by last name. Last name A through B and all active English learners is Mrs. Conroy. C through HA is Miss Para. HE through M, Miss Anderson, and N through Z is Mrs. Blazer. This year has been totally different for everyone, so we got some thoughts from students on distant learning.
For me, online school is definitely not what I want to be doing because I struggle with focusing and procrastination and anxiety, and without having to go in person, it feels a lot more like not optional, obviously, but kind of gives that vibe. And the struggles are a few of my teachers aren't super tech savvy, and so that makes it a struggle for us to get things done. I know in advisory we've had a lot of activities that we have had to postpone because it's hard. It's not always easy for everyone.
One of the biggest struggles I have with online school is definitely staying on task and not going onto my phone or anything like that. But besides that, online school has been pretty easy. The way that I stay organized and motivated is just having a binder and always keeping alarms on my phone to remind me of all my things I need to do, and writing down all the homework that I need to get done that day. That definitely keeps me motivated and organized.
Because of COVID, all fall sports have been canceled until January. We caught up with some athletes and coaches about what their thoughts are and how they've been staying fit.
Reaction ever to track getting canceled this year?
Last spring, it was we had just started. There was a lot of momentum, and so the reaction was kind of shocking. It came very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But as we look at life in the bigger picture, though in the moment sports are a really big deal, and they kind of seem like these, sometimes it feels like it's everything that you do. Our health and the well-being of everybody obviously is more important than our competition. So
yeah,
weighing that out, I just felt bad for our seniors and all the student athletes.
What's one thing you're looking forward to the most about going back to sports?
For the fall, this digital season, or later on?
Later on.
Oh, just being able to see everybody, being around the energy of the sports, people participating and practicing the values in the sports, and just being able to see improvement and progress. For me, me personally, it's my favorite part of sport, is being able to see people chase their goals and hopefully get them. So that'll be what I'm most excited about.
When the season got canceled, I was more upset than anything because we'd been training for like 4 or 5 months for track, and her first meet was in like a week. So it hit us pretty hard. Mostly excited to start the new season, just to get back to, getting in the routine of doing sports every day and hanging out with my teammates. And, it might be a little different, but I'm assuming it's still going to be sort of similar. And, just getting ready for competition.
What was your reaction to sports being canceled?
My first reaction was very sad. I could kind of see it coming, as COVID never looked like it was actually going to get better from where it was going, and obviously it didn't, but it's still sad to think about. We'd be in our season right now, which it's really hard to see all these memories come back of football and not actually be able to play it when I wish I could have. Even though we may have a season, hopefully it's still hard to not have it when we normally do, and in the fall it's going to be a lot different.
What are you doing to stay fit in the meantime?
I am going outside and exercising. I have a gym membership to LA Fitness, and I have been going 3 or 4 times a week. Coach Mellon has given us virtual workouts to do for football, so I do those as much as I can. Trying to keep my mind sharp and make sure I'm not going insane, and taking a lot of time for myself and staying in touch with people as much as I can.
What are you looking forward to the most about going back to sports?
going back to sports, I am looking forward to is probably just everything going back to normal, like seeing my teammates, friends, fans, actually getting to practice and play, not just think about it and hope and dream about it. But I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to help with college recruiting and whatnot. And I just pray that we can get the opportunity to do it for our last senior year that I get.
That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.